All right, we got some music playing in the background that we can't hear, but it's playing on our Facebook Live. We want everybody to get a chance to make sure you come in, because it's Catch the Tea Podcast, and it's me, your host, a true lady.
And it's me, Keidra. It's been a while.
That's right, we are live, you guys. Make sure you tune in, share this right now on Facebook, and shout out to our listening audience on all other platforms: SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, YouTube, and everywhere else. So if you can tune in, if you hear us, let us know if you can hear us pretty good, if you hear the music pretty good, and also make sure you share right now while you are tuned in. So, ladies, it's a new week. I want to know how everybody's feeling before we get into these hot topics.
I'm all over the place. It's just like, 'cause there's a lot going on, like within the media and here, and it's just a lot.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot going on. What about? Why are you looking at me? Hold up. Hold the phone. Did you complete your mission? Yeah. Come here, son. Moving right along. All right, so it is playing while I'm live. Yeah. Right. No.
I don't.
I would like for you to. I'm in a good head space right now. Can't lie. Mic check 1 2. Oh dang, I wasn't even recording. All right, but yeah, I'm in a good head space. I had an incident today. Kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Not even gonna lie about it. I was looking for an apartment, because I'm ready to move, and I rolled up on a certain situation, and it was a lady and a man in the parking lot, and I was trying to avoid hitting them because they had a for rent sign, and the for rent sign had a number. And me being a safe driver, because I have Allstate Drive app on my phone, and I don't want to have, I'm in good hands. I'm trying to make sure I get a refund back after my 6 months, because every 6 months you get a driver's discount. So I'm going to make sure I'm securing that. And I pull into this parking lot to get the number, and then I'm approached at the window by this woman. She two finger tapped on my window. I let it down. She asked me, why am I here with such an attitude? Why are you here? Who referred you? And I don't really know the girl. I was told that this was for rent. I didn't know the girl, that's the tenant. And I said, well, I'm telling her what my friend's telling me the name. And she's like, oh, she's not a good reference and X, Y, and Z. And she just had this stank attitude. And I was like, you know what? I don't even want to rent from you. And I was driving off. And then she made another effort to tap on my window again as I was trying to bag out. And was like, and make sure you tell her she owed me X, Y, and Z. And I'm just like, ma'am, I don't even know this girl personally.
You don't never know who you are entertaining, who you
exactly. And yeah, I know this may sound like a white lady. It might sound like a Karen. But it wasn't. It was one of us. Keisha. It was Keisha.
It wasn't even Karen. It was Keisha.
Not Keisha.
That's sad.
And y'all, I really felt the way it pegged me, because I didn't come off unprofessional. I didn't have no type of way, or I didn't even have an attitude. And here she comes and she approaches me with attitude. And it doesn't matter what you're going through at the end of the day. You are in the business of customer service. If you are the landlord, if you own the property, and you don't go around telling your tenants business. And I don't know this girl. And even if I did know this girl, it's not my place.
Right.
But she won't be getting no money from me. I didn't like it, y'all. I didn't care for it.
You had that experience with her because that's what you needed to experience. You didn't even need to
Yeah.
be there, be written.
Right. Because if I would have moved in and not knowing that,
That'd been something else.
oh,
Yeah.
baby, I could.
Yeah.
Ugh. You just gotta be careful how you talk to people, who you talk to. It's certain things that you cannot do.
Right.
It was unacceptable. And I would love to have a black landlord just to support, because I'm all about supporting black businesses. But if you're responding in that manner, in that way, I'm not supporting you.
Right.
And that's what sometimes we as black people, we lack that professionalism.
Absolutely.
We lack it. And I'm not here to like bash her, and that's why I didn't even bring up like where the rental property was or whoever she was. I'm just, just saying what I've experienced and how that made me feel this week, with on top of everything that is going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Karens, they must be stopped, because they bullshit calling 911 for no reason is just unacceptable behavior.
Yeah.
And then, we have George Floyd, who was another black man murdered by police, and it's just not acceptable behavior. And I really haven't been posting because I try to protect my peace and my psyche when things like this are going on, because it could be a lot.
It's heavy.
It is.
It's just
really
a lot.
heavy.
And I just, we say protect our black queens, but we need to protect our black kings as well. We need to protect us as a culture, and like we were saying off mic, like, what if we would have been there to witness something like that?
Yeah, and that's my fear, of course. Is, it happening, period. Like, I don't know George Floyd. I didn't, didn't know him on. But these things, you never want that to happen. My biggest fear is that I'm witnessing that. And it doesn't even have to be anyone I know, but just to witness that. I'm not going to be able to contain myself and just watch or just record or anything.
I don't see how they do that, though.
I'm going to react.
I'm react, yeah.
I don't see
like,
how
I'm
they do
looking
that.
at this video, like, push him off him, kick him.
Yes.
I
Something.
No.
can
How
see
they
the man
just
losing the life in his body, and I just
watch.
can't. I just wouldn't be able to just watch that occur like that.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to watch the video.
I wouldn't either. But I just seeing the actual.
Yeah, if you see even just that still image of him literally with his knee and all his weight.
But my thing is, if he's in handcuffs, I don't understand. If he's in handcuffs, he's so-called detained. Why do you have to be so aggressive after that point?
Exactly.
If you look at the video, it's almost like he was taunting because the people were recording and telling him to stop and get off of him.
Right.
He was just almost doing it just to taunt them, and like, this man is begging for his life. You know what I'm saying? It's just it was
a lot. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now. Raw Reem, we got Jonathan in the building, we got Tasha and Kenya, we got Bianca, Jocelyn, Jay Rich, Kev, Julius, what's good? Keith is in the building. So yeah, shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now. But seeing that whole situation, and I'm tired of seeing these things transpire in the black community, and I want to know what is the real response, the real thing to stop this from happening. What do we have to do? I get it, we go on riots, and I get it, we protest and things of the nature, but those things are not being truly effective. So what's the answer?
That's hard.
Yeah. Jonathan said, just think if it wasn't the era of smartphones. Exactly. We don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Someone said this has been going on. It's just getting recorded now.
Mm-hmm. That's what I said about a lot of stuff that happens in the media. It's like it's more, I'm going to say open, but people are allowed to record and do, it's on camera.
It's on camera. Everything is on camera. And they trying to make it where it's illegal to film. Oh, you didn't film this with my permission. Nah.
No, you doing a public duty, like, no.
Bianca said voting. I like seeing the closed caption on the Facebook. Because it's actually getting our words. It's so much. we do so much, but we don't do enough at the same time as a community. That's just how I feel.
I feel like the rioting, it doesn't work.
Right.
Like the videos that I did see,
the protesting, the marching, like it's
the stuff that I do see them doing. Like one video I saw they was throwing like bottles and stuff at the police car. What is that solving?
Yeah,
I saw that. It's not solving anything. Like, I understand y'all angry and y'all hurt and frustrated, but there's other ways that you could fix this.
Right. Definitely. It's other things that can be done that we can do. I just really wish we could just sit down and come up with an actual all the way plan.
Right.
And if a plan is happening, inform us. So I know when President Obama was in office, you know, a lot of black leaders went and sat down with him. The Black Lives Matter crew, they all sat down with him. But we don't know what was said in that meeting. We don't know what that outcome was, what their agenda was when they went there. Inform me, let me know.
Right.
I'm all about action. You can march and ride all day long, but it doesn't solve anything. Jerry said we need to be a community of one and stop letting ignorance distract us. I agree.
What you gotta say, Chico?
Chico over there humming. Chico over there with the spiritual.
Wade in the water.
I don't know. I'm trying to save all my comments for tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. Tomorrow night, but Chico knows reality.
I have been demon and researching. I got the policy manual from the police department.
It's real tomorrow on the podcast.
It's be real tomorrow.
My boy got hardcore evidence.
I'm just saying, but I agree with Jay Rich, but I also disagree. But we do need the community to come as one.
Yeah.
But that's not just going to do it. It's not just going to do it.
Yeah.
And I know black folks hate to hear this, but you're going to need some white folks to unite with you too.
Oh, yeah, I agree. Right. I agree with you on that.
They're not going to listen to you just because you're talking.
Exactly. I agree.
We've been doing this. We've been talking. We've been pleading and praying that people listen.
Yeah.
But
they're
not listening to us because of the color of your skin.
Right.
They think you ignorant, and they just anyway. I'm
the stigma, basically.
Anyway, I got plenty to say tomorrow.
Tune in to Chico Dose Reality tomorrow night. But I definitely agree with those statements you're saying. It's more than just black, because we want to be segregated when it comes to certain things, and I'm like, nah, let's right. Yeah, I agree. Johnson said, but when it was a black officer killed somebody white, it was less than 72 hours they were locked up. Bianca said, vote for people who represent your interests. If people voted like that, policies would change. Reactions to this kind of thing would be different from the city officials. And Kev definitely said we need to do community policing. I agree with all of those statements. That's the validity. I agree. I agree. It weighs a lot on me personally. That is, when I see stuff like that, it affects me, and I shut out social media for a while.
You have to.
You know, I'm like, because I have to protect my peace. Because if I see it, that's why I didn't even watch the video. She called me and say, Chico, come to life. You sleep?
No, I ain't sleep. I'm biting my tongue. Because it's gonna be some bitches tomorrow.
Some bitches.
I don't know. I hear everything that's being said, but at this point, I'm just kind of like, damn, like.
Yeah. What's next? What do we do?
Action. This peaceful, logical shit is just getting the same results.
Yeah. I told y'all what I want, but I'm not gonna say it on
like justice. They should have never left that block where that happened. That's the justice at this point that I want to see.
Yeah, real talk.
Like
real talk.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Jacobian, bring your ass up here tomorrow.
Jacobian. That's real talk. You know, I told y'all what my plan is. I can't say it on camera though. But yes, definitely.
They should have just started playing Boosie and just
set it
the
off.
whole block up.
You play Webby Savage, I'm with it.
Not Webby.
Webby Savage, and I'm with it.
But yeah, definitely, like, it definitely takes us to, it's us. We have to take care of our village.
I think consistency needs to be a major part of that too.
Yeah.
Because like when stuff die off on the media, it's like that's it.
Kevin, when you find out how long they study this, you're gonna be pissed.
So Kev said police training needs to encourage de-escalation and acknowledge implicit bias. Also, Jacobian said, I don't want to hear nothing about his past either. I don't care.
Period.
Your past, it don't matter because that nah.
Just
not validated.
They were responding to a possible forgery and forgery.
The forgery?
Bad checks. Like, seriously? There's nothing that even require you to respond with no type. Yes.
Yeah.
Excessive force was not needed.
Unnecessary, unwarranted.
That meeting too. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
All that.
They put a lot of things in different language and jargon that covers their tales. Right. And that don't need to be covered no more. Them tracks need to be shown and not hidden under some bushes. I'm sorry, and in my mind, I thought about the Dalmatian movie.
The Dalmatian movie?
I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know how I'm because in
don't try to explain.
All right. So then the restaurant footage where he was already detained and in cuffs before the incident by the car. Right. It's like
he was handcuffed by the car anyway.
Why are you showing me this? It doesn't say, oh, this is why. That don't make me say that.
Right.
It doesn't make me like, oh, okay, this is excuse. No. It doesn't. The same way with the mod situation. That wasn't excused. We walked in the house. No. That's not excused. Everybody walks. I don't say everybody, but I know people who go into empty houses just to look around and say, this is a nice property. Maybe I'm interested in buying it.
And none of these things, it don't matter what you say about a person and their actions, their past or whatever. None of this warrants murder for you to kill them, to take their life.
Right.
As an officer, you don't have that power. You don't have that education. I really hate to say, like, there are just some idiots that join these police force. They are small people, mentally, phically. Like, I really could just read them for filth, and I don't care who get offended. Yeah. Like, y'all are bitches.
Yeah. Real talk.
I know a police department, you don't even need a high school diploma.
And that's it.
Wow.
Bitches.
And this is who you protect and serve. And this is not for all police, because there are some good police officers
read
out
some
there.
of the reports. It looked like a Facebook timeline.
Oh, wow.
Like, just nothing, no subject, verb, agrees, nothing. And I understand you're just writing a report briefly and everything, but no. You can't even form a complete sentence, and you policing people in their lives, and you feel like you got power.
Right.
Come on, shit like this is going to happen. So, they just need to go back to the drawing board. Like, if we looking at the police and what they need to do. But,
right.
I mean, we got some stuff to do on our side, because this
ain't
meek and docile shit is done.
No, no, it's a wrap.
So, I feel like
it's
you
over
shouldn't start like with the police officers. You need to look at their supervisors and their supervisors and their supervisors. Like, they need to go through all of it, and because all of them play a part too.
Exactly. And I've said this on commentary, but I've said this on this podcast before. I feel like with community policing, I feel like this. I feel like it should be a certain amount of. Each city is broken off into quadrants.
Right.
I've seen the map where they break them up. This is this quadrant, this is this area, this is this X, Y, and Z. And it needs to be the same rotation of police officers that patrol that community, because if you're the same police officer in that community, not only are you there policing and doing your job, but you are learning the people in that community. And if something is, this Roger, he normally acts like this, and if this is happening that's peculiar, this is why, and we can de-escalate the situation so that we all go home. Not just the police officer going home, but we all go home. Either if it's me detaining you, putting you into the jail, and you can handle the situation a different way if I lose my badge that way, but we all need to go home, and that needs to be the mindset for police officers.
Right.
Not just me going home, you need to go home too. Despite you doing this crime, you need to be punished for this crime, but you need to go home too. You have a family too.
You deserve to live.
So let me read the comments. Kev says the blue wall of silence. Jonathan said it showed they lied when they said he was resisting. Jacobian said also several people were seen on camera in that same home talking about Ahmaud.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Followed and killed. Kev also said also the fact that the police are defied in society, like they can do no wrong.
Right.
You can criticize any other profession except police, and these are people we used to beat. These are people we used to beat up in high school," said Jonathan. That is so true. That is true. People that have been bullied, or they have that small man. It's syndrome.
Syndrome.
The Napoleon complex.
Yeah.
Napoleon complex.
Yeah, I'm a little man, but I got a gun.
That don't mean nothing.
Yeah. So I think those are things that really need to be put in place for real. Because if you have, and then you need to also check the mental health of the people that's on the police force.
Right.
Because some people are really just out here to be like, oh, I'm gun-toting happy. That's who you have in your police force. And so when the mayor came out and spoke in that city, he came out and spoke. How he was talking as if he was shocked that, wow, black people are really getting killed by police. That's how it came across to me. Like, bro, this ain't been no joke. This been happening. And how his reaction was just like, I'm shocked that this even happened. And I didn't. I wasn't rocking with it. But at least those men were fired. But that ain't enough for me.
Right.
You know, a lot of times when you go back and you look at situations like this, I'm sure that it's something in the past that particular officer probably should have been fired anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Like,
anyway.
they just let so much shit slide on you know.
And then when this stuff like this happens, it's too late.
Exactly, James.
It is too late at this point.
And so this leads right into the next topic. When I say Karens must be stopped. So the lady Amy Cooper, did y'all see that video yesterday?
The dog.
They killed the dog, trying to lie on the man.
Right.
She was like, "You need to get away from me. I'm calling the police." And he's recorded her this whole time. And she calls the police, and she gets this entitled, "A black man he's out here. He's attacking me and my dog." The attack I see is you attacking your own dog.
Right.
The dog the dog was like, "Bitch, I can't breathe." You see how the dog was just wailing around, and she just steady calling the cops, and she put on this, "I need a savior" voice. I'm being attacked, and this man was literally, and he was really out there just bird watching and trying to tell her to practice social distancing and put your dog on a leash, because the dog wasn't even on a leash. But Peter came and got a dog. They took a dog away from her. She lost her job, and she called herself lawyering up, but then it's a wrap, sis. Talking about it's a misunderstanding. Yeah, on your part.
Right. Of course, it's a misunderstanding now.
Yeah.
You got so much to say. I'm just saying everything for tomorrow.
I just don't understand.
Really, she's supposed to be cited. Anytime you do stuff like that, that's like filing a false report.
Exactly. It's a lot of false reporting going on around here. What is the outcome of this? Okay, I'm glad that Black Twitter can be.
The senator that came out and said,
"Oh, he did.
He wants her to be prosecuted.
Yeah,
he wants her to be arrested."
Need more. It's a whole bunch of them Karens, and they just don't. Oh, don't call me Karen. That's derogatory. No, it's not.
I heard a white lady say that. That's racist. I said, okay,
not Karen.
I said, okay, Karen.
Nobody cares. We've been called everything.
Right.
The heifer wouldn't have came out and apologized if she kept her job.
Oh yeah, if she would have kept her job, she wouldn't have said nothing.
And if it wasn't,
and then she lawyered, y'all. She lawyered up with a black lawyer. That ain't gonna save you.
And I'm mad at the black.
I'm mad he took the case. I mean, get your coins by any means, but sir, it's just some things you be like, you know what? Oh, no parts.
Karen.
Karen.
Karen. Don't want no parts, Karen.
Yeah, because they keep doing it. Even the lady, it was an Airbnb situation, and these young men, they were supposed to be there, and she was calling the police on them.
Yeah,
you know, like, and it's been too much back to back. It was even a video that I saw on Twitter. A mom had approached her little baby girl. Now they're overseas, and the girl, she was like, "You ate all these cookies?" She was like, "No, I didn't eat it. Someone broke in the house and ate it." And she said, "Who ate it?" And she said, "2 black men." This what the baby said. Why,
girl?
But that's learned behavior.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the mama laughing. That ain't funny. I'd have popped in her mouth a line. I'm sorry.
A lot of stuff like that going on TikTok too.
Yeah. Oh, y'all.
There's so much. Ooh,
man.
I had to get off of there. I was like, oh.
So I had to change how my algorithm was being shown to me on TikTok, because there was a lot of white people that are on TikTok and they mouth the songs, a lot of the hip hop records, and and people get on them in the comments because they say the N-word. Mm-hmm. There was one TikTok, these was 2 white boys, and it was like it said the N-word, but they pulled up they black homeboy and be like, to represent this is nigga, and pushed him, threw him back down.
What possessed you to be okay to film this?
Sir, what made him okay to film this?
What made them okay to ask him this?
And what made him say, all right, yeah, I'm cool with that? What made him say, I'm cool with y'all picking me up by my shirt collar?
I always just wonder about the self-esteem and the self-worth of that. You have to always have that one token black kid. Yes. And I'm like, are you, like, what's your role in this friendship, in this, you know, in this little crew?
I worry about stuff like that. Like, are your parents or is anybody educating you?
Right. What is your self-worth? What is your value, not only of yourself, but your culture?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I had to get off TikTok after for a little bit. I was like, oh, these people is making me mad.
I had to be the one to change my algorithm because of the because it's all about what you interact with. Mm-hmm. So I started interacting with a lot of black creative hashtags. So all I see right now are a bunch of black creatives doing things, DIY project, cooking stuff. That's all I see on my For You page. And then you got the following page where it's people that I follow. So I had to just completely change the algorithm for myself. But just to see those things, it's like, what? And I was having this conversation because this topic can lead into either Doja Cat or Joe Biden. I was I'm glad the fact that you had to put those two because it goes in there because Doja Cat and the things that she was saying in that live years ago about black people and saying the N-word with the ER and amongst all these white people and so comfortable with self-hate, and then Joe Biden's statement, you ain't black if you vote for Trump. Like, first off, Joe Biden, I don't want to vote for Joe Biden.
Joe Biden is just like this is what happens when you just be inviting people
to the cookout. For no reason. I don't want to vote for him, but I'm going to vote for him because I don't want to vote for Trump. I didn't vote for Trump the last time, so I'm not voting for Trump. Joe Biden not voting for
Joe Biden.
But I said Joe Biden.
No, it sounded like it was about to come out.
Like you was in the order, why not?
Joe Biden.
It's like because I don't know what his real stance is. So Joe Biden is interviewed by Charlamagne. Did y'all see the interview? Mm-hmm. It was just 16 minutes, and the whole time he's really just saying what he has done for black people, how he's been in hand with changing certain things with Hillary Clinton, working with President Obama, things of that nature. I don't care what you've done. What are you going to do? What is your stance? What is your platform? You know, what are you going to do? That's what I want to know. I'm voting for you because I don't want to vote for Trump, but I need to know, is this the lesser of two evils in my opinion?
Right.
You know, what y'all think?
We're fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Basically. Basically.
Who?
It's just everything about this year. Everything about
2020 is going to
I'm so sick of Kim. Kim said Biden slogan should be Biden 2020. Girl, I guess.
Basically, yes. 2020 period, girl, I guess. We just gotta keep on living, like, for real.
Jonathan ain't
okay. What I told you.
Jonathan said, "What if a black candidate said it?" I done looked at him crazy too. I'm like, that ain't professional. But I've been like, damn, you might got my vote. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Can I get Bernie or Yang back? Sheesh. Yeah, I definitely was leaning towards Yang. It's just shocking to me that all of the Democratic people pulled out of the race and we're only left to like really 2 people for real.
I'd rather it that way though.
You rather that way? Yeah.
He won't split the vote.
Yeah, it's true too. Make sure black people go out and vote and not holding their vote hostage.
Yeah, that logic just isn't smart at all.
And somebody come up with a new app. Go vote app. Yeah. We'll pick you up.
Right. Jonathan said I want to go back to 2000.
Right. I'm with him.
That's when everything was okay in the world.
No, I saw something that really almost brought me to tears. I was like, what if it be like 11:59 New Year's Eve, and then it'd be like 2020s or something like that. Like we don't go to 2021.
Like
we go
2.0.
Yeah, like
2021.5.
No, please.
We push it forward, please.
But it was a TikTok and the girl. She was like time traveler coming to 2020, and they were like, "What year am I in?" It's 2020, and it was like, "Is it quarantine or is it the zombies?" Right. And she looked like zombies. I don't know what's going on with this year, y'all. We gotta survive, y'all. We gotta make it through, cause it's 2020 is crumped up wallpaper to me.
Right.
It's over. It ain't even 6 months in. Almost 6 months in, but sheesh.
Oh man, who would have thunk?
Who would have thought?
I just be sitting back like, what's next?
Right. Try to do. We got UFO sightings, coronavirus. Everybody sitting in the house.
Shit, aliens like fuck this.
Right. I'm going.
Aliens like this. It's the perfect time to go.
I'm looking at the news. I'm looking at the news like we sending people into space right now. Like
that's what I said.
We need to go to space right now. Why do we need to go to space right now?
You think you going back? They gonna build on the moon, on the new moon, on the new planet that the white folks are gonna go to and leave our black ass here.
I told y'all my theory about white people. I said white people aliens, but we'll talk about that another day.
Oh, yes, please.
Lord.
Moving on.
Next topic. But did y'all see the Doja Cat video and stuff that was going on with her online?
I kind of saw some tweets and stuff.
Yeah, I saw.
I didn't see the video,
the
but
tweets and everything.
Yeah. She's from South Africa.
Right.
So I'm going to say that. So her viewpoint of black culture might be a bit skewed because how she was raised and how she, views things. But, she was on camera in those group chats saying a lot of things derogatory about the black community. And, of course, everybody was saying she was canceled. And I know that there's 2 sides to that coin. Mm-hmm. When you're making big moves in life, of course, there are going to be things to come and tear you down. But also, you need to be held accountable for your actions. Now, she come out, she apologize and do all that.
Of course.
It's every celebrity does. I wasn't buying it. I wasn't here for it. I already had felt a way about her anyway. Not to say you can't date a white man, but when I saw that she was dating a white man and the type of white man she was dating, I was like, really, sis? And I have nothing against interracial dating.
He's white?
Yeah, he the one. People say he look like the dude that killed Drake on Degrassi. Well, shot Drake on Degrassi. Cause he don't look like it. He look like it.
I want to see this.
I'm gonna pull him up, y'all.
Pull him up.
Bruh, y'all gonna be like, really? When I saw like this, what you dating, sis? Here we go. This him right here.
Oh shit!
I'm putting him on the screen. So this him right here. This her boy.
He a cornball.
Look, this them together.
Oh yeah.
Tell me he do look like the dude that shot Drake on Degrassi.
He look like a little cornball.
Yes, he does.
Bruh, Jonathan said 2020 is like the end piece in the loaf of bread.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
when time's hard, I like that end piece.
Put some peanut butter and jelly on that end piece.
I mean, but I eat the end piece though. I like the end piece.
It's too thin.
I like it though. I don't like a lot of bread.
Me neither. That's why I eat whole grain bread now. That was so bougie.
His name was Johnny Utah. Yeah, he gonna blow some shit up.
I didn't know his name was Johnny. He looked like a damn Johnny.
He really did shoot Jimmy.
And I was like, oh, when I
She
first
a lot about who she is outside of this persona.
yeah,
Who was
yeah.
Johnny Utah? Doja Cat's new boyfriend is a musical artist.
I'm not clicking that article.
So she's South African.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's her dad, right?
Yeah.
My dad is what?
South African. I guess.
Oh. Let me quiet.
And this is nothing to take away from her music because she does make some good music. I'm not taking it away from her artistry. It's just certain things were telling to me anyway. But people in the industry were caping for her and were saying, well, you guys, we can't attack her without hearing her viewpoint. And then that's when Azealia Banks, she took a screenshot of people saying caping for Doja Cat, and she was like, but if I would have said it, y'all would have been dragging me from left and right. And
that bitch today was like, oh, shut the fuck up. Shut your mouth. You shut up. You don't say nothing. That's what the I bet you Twitter was like, oh no, shut your face.
But she wasn't lying. Because we drag us because
It's kind of sad though. She's not able to voice her opinion anymore. Like, what you say don't matter. That's so sad.
But y'all, so in the midst of saying when she made that screenshot and she said, I'm sick of protecting y'all's secrets because y'all don't protect me. And that's when she starts spilling all the tea. She talked about Busta Rhymes like to play with little boys' booties. She said, yeah, he gonna grab your cheeks in the club. I was like, oh wow. She talked about Davies charging her $25,000 for a feature, which he doesn't normally charge that, but he wanted to charge her that. She even brought up Nicki Minaj. And she said, Nicki Minaj, you said some things about Cardi B being bad for the black culture, but you bet 9 times out of 10 you're not going to say anything about her. And because Nicki Minaj is on Doja Cat song, they #1 on the Billboard. So you think Nicki going to say anything? And she was right. But then she went a little left because she started talking about how she slept with Dave Chappelle. We ain't asked for that.
When did she sleep with him? Did she give a time?
She didn't know. She didn't give a time frame.
I need paperwork. Mika do paperwork.
But we ain't asked for that, sis.
Mika say, what a receipt.
I don't believe it.
I don't know. Something probably happened. I feel like something probably happened between them, but they probably didn't have sex.
No.
Yeah, she's like, he got that big mendinga.
You probably seen it. She probably seen it. I felt it. That's about it. She probably seen it or felt it. That's about it. That's probably what it is. He probably bumped up against her.
But she was saying all these things, and she had validity to her statement. Because it's like, oh, here goes Azealia again.
That's how Twitter feel behind her.
Yeah.
She start making some money.
What Kel said. I actually believe she and Dave slept together. I can see it. I said the same thing,
She
Kel.
drunk the tea that Bill Cosby gave her. That's who did it. You got mixed up. It wasn't David Chappelle.
I don't want to see that.
You know, white folks say all black people look alike.
Oh man.
Go back to sleep.
Well, I can't wait till Dave Chappelle.
He gonna address it in the comedy.
Yeah, and I can't wait.
What I did.
Yeah, I get him saying. That's what he's gonna say. Yeah, I'm saying. I
Charlie Murphy.
He gonna tell the story how Charlie Murphy told the Rick James story. That's how he gonna tell the story, y'all. Oh my goodness.
Cold-blooded.
I could see it though. I could see it in him not being that into it and she all into it. I could see it.
Not David Chappelle.
If it did
but
happen,
it's known that Dave Chappelle and his wife have an open marriage, and he's definitely slept with women outside of their marriage. That's a known fact.
I feel like if it did happen,
she would be whack.
I feel like if it did happen, she mad. It probably happened, but she mad about
She said she's tired of protecting y'all. She said y'all don't protect me.
But Dave ain't got nothing to do with that.
He ain't say nothing about Doja Cat.
Dave ain't did that.
And what you think you about to? What you want, a cookie?
It was like,
okay. You.
Everybody was like, this was a Monday morning. It was like, what? Dave Chappelle.
They just be counseling that girl. Twitter be counseling her.
Bruh. Jay Rich said she done everything to be famous and still failing.
Dang.
God damn.
Next thing she need to do is OnlyFans.
I was just about to say that.
That's the only way to monetize it.
Y'all be wild.
That's the only way to monetize it. If she got her and Dave Chappelle on camera, she need to put it on OnlyFans. Then she'll cash out.
She need to make some money. She need to quit doing that shit on Twitter for free.
I bet she ain't got it on camera though.
What if she do? Cause she look like the type to record stuff and hold it for blackmail.
All of this on camera.
And hold it for. She look like the type to hold it for blackmail.
She like she got it on an Android phone.
The
quality baby. Yeah, but
the recording on there it is.
Right.
Shut up.
Oh, okay. But when she came out and said it, I was like, really, Azealia? This how you want to start your week off?
That's probably how everybody felt on Twitter.
Yeah. But I felt that she wasn't making wrong statements. She definitely wasn't. But it was just like,
it's her past that's why people counsel her.
Real quick.
Nobody want to hear what you got to say.
Real quick. She need to make some money. Her tickets are free. Chill. It's a shame because her music was good. Right, Kev? She actually did make some good music.
Azealia?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think so?
I don't
I'm gonna pull up a song by her. Oh, wait, no, it's on the TV.
John, you wouldn't see that?
No, nobody really don't want to see that.
Don't nobody want to watch that.
She like she don't believe in shaving and then.
That's her?
Yeah, this.
Really?
That's her?
They don't believe in shaving?
Yeah, she don't shave.
Oh, she really don't?
No, she don't shave.
Oh, I just say she look like it. She looks like it.
Y'all gotta chill. Now y'all gotta chill.
What pussy? That's
what
Dave Chappelle
when you Google Azealia Banks, nothing about her music come up. Okay, the end of the song. Okay, here we go. It was all.
H said, what song? I'm sitting there like, I'm just like, hey, what song?
She had a song called Anna Winter. I did like that song. Press play on it. I'm gonna play it for a little bit.
Turn it off.
This sound like a Kev song.
Turn it off.
She could never do Afro Sensei. She could never.
No shame. No shame.
Y'all, take away all the negative connotation and just actually get into her and the music.
Her short's cute.
You know, Bob, thank you.
Yeah, she.
It don't fit her.
I mean, I feel like it fit her though, cause she, you know. All right, I'm over it.
Okay. All right,
I'm over it.
All right. Jerry said Kim did the beat.
I know.
She wish she was Afro Sensei. That sounds like it is.
I kind of miss just celebrities maintaining their mystique when you had to get in a magazine or find them in an interview on TV or something or making a video or something to know their side of them.
Like they are
like they really kill themselves nowadays.
Some things are not to be spoke on. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like Beyonce and Jay-Z so much because we don't know what's going on, and we don't know their opinions on things until they make music.
You ain't never gonna know what happened in the elevator.
They make some fashion statements
I decide
or things of that nature. They're not. You're not gonna see Beyonce go live on Instagram ranting about something and somebody else. You're not gonna ever see that. That's why I admire that about them.
I don't feel like a lot of stuff. I mean, it is what it is. You said what you said. Okay, I don't have to prove a point to nobody.
Yep,
that's how I feel.
So, I just I missed that mystique, like you were saying, Mika. Like when celebs were, you knew nothing of how they thought of their opinions and views until they got into, and they said it professionally. Now they just rant. They rant like me. I know they're just people just like me and you, but
you're a regular person, and I try not to do that. It's hard, right? And that's why I can admire people who do that, because you understand that you are a business. You understand that you are a brand. Mm-hmm. So
I'll record myself and save it to my phone before I say anything
and post it next year. That's what you do.
Because if you post it, somebody mama gonna take that shit down.
Oh yes, somebody mama gonna call me. Ooh, I was so scared. I was like, yes, ma'am. I'm going right now. I'm gonna go. Right, Kev. They turn the gossip into art and into something valuable. What are these people's PR department? Exactly. A lot of artists aren't going through artist development though. They have completely eliminated the artist development stage of when you're signed to labels. Because the labels is just a greedy now. Oh, you got a hit? Let's put it out there and monetize it as much as we can as possible. So it's no artist development. There's no PR team that actually hold you accountable and say, look, say it
until
like
they get in something. Then they try to do damage control.
The PR, like, oh, wait, you wasn't supposed to say that. Nah, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. All right, let's go to our... Did y'all watch the verses? Jagged Edge versus 112?
Of course I did. I did.
I didn't watch it, but I played the playlist. Who you thought won?
I thought 112.
I did.
I called 112 winning weeks ago before this even actually happened. Though.
This is true. We did say that in conversation. Yeah. Actually, when I went back and listened to the playlist, I was like, oh yeah, 112 won this. Because like, I wasn't a very heavy buying album person in that time period.
And I was.
And so I really was just going off of like singles and hit records. But even like some of the songs that Jagged Edge played, some of them that I didn't, I was like, I don't even know this song. But it didn't move me. It wasn't like, oh.
And that's what I was saying when we talked about it. It's like, even though both of them, like they, Jagged Edge, in that era, they may have been a couple steps ahead. But I was like, that 112 song was just like, it grows with you and it's timeless. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a song you didn't know, you haven't heard, like the minute you hear it, it's like, oh damn, this it's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's jams.
Yeah. But. So I definitely had 112 after listening to the playlist. Yeah, they had a Beanie.
I missed that one.
That was Saturday.
I missed that one.
They did, but people didn't jump on it like that. Now I was like, damn, but they was roasting Beanie Man. Because they was saying, because he got like a little gut, and they was like roasting him. He was like, damn, I heard y'all cries, I'm supposed to start working out now. But the snippets that I saw from that was a vibe. Like it was like Jamaican and all. Oh yeah, there was a vibe. I missed that one. But 112 Jagged Edge audio kind of messed them up.
Yeah, and then one of them was like on 10 all over the place. I'm like, baby, sit down. Where are your meds? Like, he was just,
what's wrong with the boy?
I don't know. He was just all in the camera, just y'all saw him not going that fast. What you dancing to? Like, just be still.
His own world.
Y'all, it was so funny to see Keith Sweat popped up. He was with 112, and I was like, damn, what Keith Sweat doing here?
Keith Sweat looked good, like.
I saw him
never looked good to me. It's like, damn.
He was in the 21 Savage Club, and I was like,
yeah, I saw that
Sweat. What? Okay. He aged gracefully.
I am waiting on it.
Right. UGK and A-Ball MJG. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it because I was supposed to watch that for Mother's Day. Kev Babyface, he did the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack, and I think I had tuned in. See, Babyface is boring to me. Babyface, he would, cause like you gotta. If I'm watching you, you gotta entertain me. You know what I'm saying?
I aspire to be like Babyface.
And he was like, yes. And
that just needs to be my demeanor and my mood at all times.
They don't want to be.
Like he'll just be so calm and be like, yeah, this is just something I did. Then just drop a straight hit, and then you just like, oh, you just really just snuck it. Like just I just love his vibe.
It didn't wow me. I was like, what? But okay. Okay. But I did see that a lot of people definitely enjoyed that. Bruh, Jonathan said 112 had his. I saw clips and Jagged Edge was full of that liquor.
They did have Brian Cox though, and that's the GOAT. They did have Brian Cox come on their live, and he's the freaking GOAT.
For real?
Like, yeah, he came in for a second. Yeah.
Who came here and was paid in weed? Which boy group?
What? Paid in what?
They was paid in weed.
Who came here?
Dang. Was it Jagged Edge? I think Jagged Edge had came here and they wanted to be paid in weed. They performed.
Where?
This was before the Coliseum was renovated, and they were at the that hall next to the Coliseum.
Seems like they may have been here before.
Was it Jagged Edge? Was it either Jagged Edge or Drew Hill?
It wasn't Drew Hill, because I wouldn't have missed Drew Hill. No. I don't play behind Drew Hill.
It was Jagged Edge. I remember that.
Okay, yeah.
I remember Miguel was chilling at Lady Shop.
I remember Miguel was at Elements.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And now I was like, the city don't even appreciate it. Yeah, I had heard a story from the promoter. I'm not gonna say who the promoter was, but they Jagged Edge came here and they wanted the rest of their money in weed. I'm so
I hate you. Read these comments.
I was thinking the same thing back here. Like,
Oh, wait. He revealed Whitney recorded shoot on the day of the OJ verdict. Dang, for real? Yeah, the exhibition hall, H, yes. Oh, yeah, you was his mama, these old, okay. You want to sugar daddy Miko, or you want to just
No, I said Keith Sweat was fine. Like, he's never been attractive
you also
to me,
said you have a vibe with Babyface. That's another.
No, like no.
I'm sitting back here like, damn, man.
Because like
you want a sugar daddy, baby?
He never changed his mood. Like he was just like, maybe we need to do this another day, and like he was just throwing shade. Like and he never changed his tone, and he was saying the shadiest stuff, and like it was just.
I had this conversation this weekend, and when I go into a room in an area where there are a lot of men, I don't ever pay attention to the one that's doing all the yelling and all the moving around. No. I always pay attention to the one that's quiet, chill in the cut, because he ain't no serial killer. He a man with confidence. They're like, oh, I don't need no eyes on me. I don't need to flock and be a peacock in this moment. I'm chill. That's who I'm always looking at.
But that also can be a serial killer.
You're right.
A serial rapist.
Whoa.
Now why you had to do that?
I'm just saying, I don't know where you are when you're looking for the salad one. You want to make sure you're covered.
Yeah. Whoa.
That damn Chico.
It just be something like, yeah, man, I done got the bands on me, man. I be like, man, nigga, why you doing all that? You ain't gotta do that. That don't pique my interest. But you chilling like, oh, what's up? You just, it's a sense of confidence, bro. You're like, man, I need confidence. Why are we talking about relationships and what we're attracted to? Let's talk about female toxicity. Because women can be toxic.
Who said?
I'm toxic.
But who said we're allowed to be though?
Right, we're not allowed.
And that's the question. That's the question. Like,
call me out on my shit. Hey, that's fucked up.
Yeah, like you right. Don't let me do whatever I want to do and don't say nothing. Yeah. Me like, oh, I'm not.
No, I want to know who said it's all right for y'all to be toxic. Y'all do what y'all want to do.
But I mean, just society. Society. Like this stemmed from me seeing a post with Floyd Mayweather's daughter in NBA Youngboy, and like the music she had in the story was that Summer Walker and Janae song "I'll Kill You," I think is the name of it. But in the song, she's talking about like, basically
that's my favorite song though.
Yeah, I like that song too. but I'm like, why is it okay for women to say shit like this?
Yeah.
Or make songs like this, or to threaten a man, or like, why are we like this? Why? Myself too. I know that I'm like this. I can be territorial and possessive and say and do shit like that.
But you know, I'm toned down with it. Like at first, I was just like, look, it's gonna be this way. Yeah. This is what we're gonna do, and this is that. It's like sometimes it's cool to step back and be like, okay, I'm gonna let you leave.
You gotta get in the room.
Cause I be quick to be like, boy, I be quick to flinch.
If you don't sit your
exactly.
But I really do something with you.
And if he flinched at me, I'd have been like, oh,
this what we doing? This what we
doing? Quiet.
What?
James said, let me stop y'all because y'all built different than most.
Yeah.
So, y'all can't answer for them.
Right.
That's the discussion.
I can't speak for everybody.
Like, why is that okay? Yeah. Like the little video with the little girl.
The wrong one. That ain't the one that said it's okay.
We asking the audience.
Okay.
The people that's tuning in right now. Listen.
Me waiting on an answer. Help.
Just like that video, that little girl, she was like, you love me, and then she slapped her daddy.
Like, you love me. Like,
women are like that.
Yes. It's okay.
She was getting on my nerves. I was like, he said yeah.
The women are like that. You love me. Bah. You know, we we tend to do things like that. That's toxic.
Yeah, it is.
That's abuse.
And then and say men make a song like that, or men do things like that, or you know, threaten you and shit like we do.
Right. Like, it's Future.
Wow. You wanna go there?
And now y'all know it's Future. She for the streets tweets. Karen, you for the streets now.
Right. Period.
They said, well.
It's not a lot of women in here. Not a lot of women that'll say that that's a problem. I mean,
a lot of women in here. We start
getting older and realizing that a healthy
community. Y'all enjoy the shit.
No,
y'all do.
No,
who? It's not y'all.
I'm just like, no, I don't. Okay, but
just think about it. On all this reality TV.
Yeah.
How many women not toxic? I'll wait.
Because they drama filled on Love and Hip Hop.
I was gonna say,
I'll wait.
Every time you turn around,
I don't watch a lot of it anymore because
and
I just feel like
about VH1.
Yeah.
I'm talking about TLC.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Lifetime.
Right.
Yeah. Reality is toxic and it's thriving.
Yeah.
It's making white people rich.
Yeah. I would agree.
So I'm just saying.
Hold on, wait. Long as we can have the cookie, y'all can kill us and bring us back, and we gonna say, man, you be tripping. Not Jonathan.
I can see him smiling though, like I ain't dead no more.
Man, you was tripping, man. What you did that for?
You know what, man, I was.
Might put some in your food. Stop your heart for a while. You come back like,
why you play so much?
Yeah, you crazy.
You trying to kill me.
You ready to go to bed?
I think it's because when female artists make songs like that, it's considered cute because physically most women couldn't dominate or overpower a man. Jay Rich said if a man say it's a problem, women gonna act the ass and men get tired of dealing with it, so we shut up.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, because I went through something like this like within the past week. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to go out the house in something that was not supposed to be going out the house in. And I was just like, I want to be cute. This is what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
And Ty was like, I would prefer, she was just as calm.
Yeah.
I prefer you not to wear it out the house when you're not with me. And I was like, huh? You don't tell me what to do. I want the fuck I want to do. No. She was like, no, I just prefer you. And she was just calm. Like this whole time I was going in. I tell you I was going in.
Yeah.
But I had to stop and be like, I gotta chill.
Yeah.
Like, you're right. I shouldn't be wearing this. You know,
Right.
I gotta respect our relationship too at the same time. So I was like, I gotta chill. I was like, I'm sorry. I had to apologize. But you gotta self-evaluate.
You do.
Yeah. If you don't self-evaluate, you're gonna be like, oh, like I see plenty of posts on Facebook. I'm toxic. I like it here. Why is that a thing?
I don't want to like it there. Because I know I'm toxic and I'm trying to change my ways.
It's draining. Like, and then I don't want to have to threaten you and tell you shit like, going back to the song, like, don't the song like, start up, if them bitches find you, better be blind. No, I need to be secure.
Yeah.
And myself and us and what we had. Like, that shit is toxic.
But you know how draining that is?
Yes.
Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't go there. No.
Yes.
You do what you do.
I don't want to have to mush you and put my hand in your face.
No, I'm not doing all that.
I was dating a guy and I'm not the type to do that. I'm not going to curse you out. I'm not going to call you out your name. I'm not going through your phone.
I'm not even arguing.
And he said, I feel like you really are not into me because you're not doing those things. And I was like,
But that's because that's what he used to. He used some Northside swingers.
Yeah.
That's what he was used to.
I'm not arguing with you, and you gonna get one paragraph out of me, and after that paragraph, it's just gonna be a K, if anything.
I don't know. It take a lot. Like I'm like, all right.
Hold on. Wait. Kel said Keidra had a Molly moment. Y'all, if y'all not watching Insecure, baby.
I had a Molly moment all the time. We had to do like that.
Jerry said 75% of women don't self-evaluate though. And Jonathan said like Michael John White, why did I get married? And they said why she acting like that, and he was like, what's it Monday? Wait, what was like it's Monday? I
just another day.
Yeah,
just another day.
I misread that. I'm sorry. I sounded crazy reading it out loud. Just want to apologize for that. But yeah, it was another day. Y'all know y'all was riding around singing I bust these windows out your car.
I mean, yeah. And I meant that.
Even did it.
I didn't do it though.
I didn't do it.
I didn't bust the window, but I have keyed a car before, and I'm not proud of that. I'm just saying at the same time, I grew out of that toxic stuff, and I realized
that bitch with a bottle.
Oh man,
and I meant that. Not saying I'm gonna go out there and do it. I meant that.
I was singing in that moment.
Like I'll be a city girl, not sing city girl music. But other than that, I mean, once it go off, that's it.
Without it, yeah. But it's. I've had this conversation about how music does influence people, and some people are not their own selves, and they think that is how it's supposed to go. Like some people think how love and hip hop happens.
No,
it's how life is supposed to go.
Stuff, yeah. Arguing with your girlfriends and all that stuff. Like
I'm gonna throw this glass of champagne. That's liquor. Why are we wasting it?
Yeah,
you gotta
breaking
chill.
my good glass.
My thing is, don't draw no attention to me in public. If we're gonna address some shit, let's address it outside of here.
Jerry said you toxic AF.
I used to be. That's the old years ago. That was Beanie Baby.
Beanie Baby.
That is not Miko.
Dang, Miko. I didn't realize how toxic that song was. I'm just going through the lyrics in my phone.
Yeah.
I'm in my head.
The kills.
Yeah, like
I'll go to hell or jail about you, boy. Like, sis.
I'm not doing that.
I ain't doing that.
You're doing too much.
My thing is, the lyric that got me, she was like, if it ain't me and your mama, shouldn't be showing you no love.
Yeah.
How you gonna tell somebody else not to love this name? What the hell?
Yeah. It's too much.
That's what I'm listening to when I go home.
I listen to it all the time. I like it.
I'm putting it on in the car.
Listen to what?
I'm listening to the lyrics of this song.
Bro, you got to. Like, this song is dope. Like, I like it because it's like.
And I like the Janae Aiko.
It ain't no hoo-ha song. It's just like, nigga, I said what I said.
Right.
It's like one of these songs.
But that's the demeanor we be having.
Yeah.
Like, matter of factly telling nigga, like, I'm gonna fuck you up. I will kill you. I'll go to jail. Like,
bruh.
That's not healthy.
That's not healthy.
And a man cannot say those things to us.
Right. Because then we're like, this nigga is crazy.
Yes.
I'm done with you.
Right.
Bye.
Right.
Bruh, I had a thing this week. Pre-church Mika equals toxic AF.
Baby, used to go to church next one.
Okay. You gonna pray about it?
I agree with y'all saying.
Yeah.
I do agree with y'all saying, but that's not the answer the men want.
I know, I got you.
Well, I'm sorry.
What the men want to hear though? What?
Shit, I am.
Why?
Why? He gonna get
Why
some.
is it okay for y'all to be toxic?
It's not. Because if you my boy and you telling me you in a situation like that old woman said them things to you, then I want to square up.
Right, it's up there. It's up there.
You threatening my brother?
Yeah.
Like, what's really good? Now,
right.
I'm toxic because I want to fight the girlfriend. But seriously, that's not healthy. Chico, get out.
Though, yeah,
Men
the moment.
get beat too.
Men do
Men
get
get
beat.
abused
They
too.
made a Lifetime movie about it and people that have
She was beating the piss out of that man too on that movie.
I know, we gotta stop paying.
Verbally.
We gotta stop
She
paying.
just sound like he been beat
That's
verbally.
what I'm saying. I was saying.
Because I don't think. Well,
You been beat verbally, Chico. You sound
many
hurt.
times.
You sound so hurt.
We gotta stop tearing our kings down. And kings, we gotta stop tearing our queens down. Each other, we gotta, like we said in the beginning, we gotta protect each other. Jonathan said, I just saw a video of a dude was on live complaining about his baby mama and his old lady came in and fucked him up. Damn. Why she beat
That's
him
some other
up?
shit. That's some other shit there.
Why she beat him up behind
But why you gotta go live and talk about it?
Yeah, that's true too. Why you? He
That's
just,
your fault.
but see, men, we've said this. Men don't have people to talk to. Men have emotions and feelings the same way women's do.
About that tomorrow.
Women's.
Women's class. You said what you said. You said what you said.
But just like I can get in my group text and text my friends and vent. Can men do that? They can't. Without their homeboys be like, man, chill out with all that.
Tomorrow.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's a two-way thing. Like it's the men that they can't talk to, and it's like their girlfriend. Like, why you went and told her? Or why you said this? I've been in a situation like that before. I was mad. I was just like, but you really don't have no reason to be mad. They need somebody to talk to.
For help. Yeah, help to get her off his ass. Yeah.
Right. So that's why when my guy friends they talk about something and vent, I really listen.
Yes, she does.
And give advice. Or it's not a judgmental zone because they don't have that. Mm-hmm. A lot of men don't have that. And that's kind of sad because
it's hard teaching your kids that too.
Yeah, it's okay to open up. It's okay to talk, and I think to say that with parenting, like we want to be so quick to discipline our children, but like let's listen and learn. Like people are not learning themselves. They're not learning their significant other, and they damn sure not learning their children because if that behavior is happening, it's for a reason. Why? Why is he acting out this way? Let's learn. I'm not saying don't whoop him. I'm not saying don't discipline your children. I'm definitely not saying it. But you need to learn your children.
And that start young.
Dang.
Not wanting your little boys to express emotion. Stop crying.
It's a battle with me.
It's okay to cry.
My baby be with his daddy too. Mm-hmm. Half of the time. And it's hard because his dad is just so stern. It's like, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. And I have to tell him, yes, you can. Yeah. It's okay. If you want to cry, you can come up in here and cry. Yeah. I mean, it's cool. I mean, don't cry forever, but you got to stand up at some point and move forward. But, you know, it's hard teaching kids that.
It is. It is because you learn yourself, people. Once you learn yourself, everything else will flow because now you learn yourself, you learn your significant other, you learn your children, and you know how to operate and maneuver. The same way we want the police officers to learn our community is the same. We need to do the same thing too.
And we have to hold ourselves accountable at some point too.
Exactly. So wait. Jonathan said about the live. He said she told him, "Why you worried about another bitch when you got one that was 7 months ago?" God, 7 months in a long time though. That was so like 7 months.
That's like last week.
He could be upset, but if she not allowing him to see his child,
passive aggressive. Most men are.
He did, despite her being a baby mama. That woman is gonna be in that man's life.
I don't know what to say.
Regardless. Yeah, I can't believe she beat him on live though. I can't believe that.
Damn, Jonathan.
Your boy's gonna tell you he wants to leave that hoe alone, and we don't want to hear about it no more. Damn,
that's not healthy. He
that's messed up.
With that hoe. You got to tell.
But you know what? Watching fucking Insecure.
But I feel
watching Insecure.
Yeah.
Like he had some toxic. Like Reese little guy friend, Lauren's guy friend was toxic as hell.
Both of them.
They both was, but at the same time, like the people around you,
that be the tone.
You know, set the tone for you. Mm-hmm. So like this nigga, I was like, this nigga just got lost out here wilding. Got my dude with an STD and everything. Let me quit giving away the deeds. Y'all gotta watch this.
Back to your statement about being tired of telling, like saying you tired of telling your homeboy to do the same thing. But I know it's not true.
I ain't saying shit. I understand where it came from.
I want to say a statement.
Oh, okay, all right.
Women, we deal with that all the time. Our homegirls may come in the same guy, but you listen. You don't dismiss them.
Okay.
Cause I know they get tired of me. Like talking to a wall, like.
But
you don't dismiss your friend.
But like we
I'm
always
talking
talk
about my sit. Yeah.
It's different when women. It's different.
Yeah, and it should.
And men are straight to the point.
Yeah.
And that's it.
But that double standard shouldn't be continuous to play us. Right. Because I know I'll be talking about a certain situation all the time. I'll be like, you know what? This person different. Yeah. I talk about this situation all the time. But it's okay, you know? It's all right.
We listen.
Yeah.
We give advice. Because it changes day by day.
Right.
Oh, man.
You gotta get creative, fellas. Rearrange what you said the last time.
Right.
But say the same thing.
Say, fam. You know, but I think it should be.
But are men truly honest with each other though? Mm-hmm. Like it's one thing for you to just tell your boys, you know, the rundown of a story or a situation or whatever. But are you telling them, okay, this is actually how I feel? Like I'm telling you what happened with me and this girl, but I really feel her. Like I really feel like this. Like are you giving them the the
valid,
meat, the root of.
Are you holding them accountable?
Right.
Yeah.
I got you.
Hold on. Wait, Jonathan's talking about the baby mama situation again. He said, all he said was his baby mama had a new man. He told her let him meet him, and she said no. And his old lady came on and was all on him. Dang, he just want to know who around his child.
Why you talking about that on live? Why you giving his life?
He ain't got nobody else to talk to. Y'all, we just said men ain't got nobody to talk to.
Y'all need group chats.
So what he did? Let me go to Facebook.
Group chat's not going no.
Y'all need
My group chat's
a
lit.
woman in there. Y'all need at least 1 or 2 women in
Right.
there. Y'all need to be able to just
Shut
lay it
up,
out
it ain't
on the table.
106. Because it be
Because I'm dropping everything.
They be up in there throwing 3 pointers like, what y'all do in this situation? It's 7 a.m. I just woke up.
I love it though. Because
I need help, bro.
it gives you an insight of what some men may think of a certain situation.
And I can say I asked someone that Spade was like, well, I'm supposed to know this. Why are you asking me?
Yes.
Damn, just help me.
Because sometimes hearing advice from somebody else may be different.
Jerry said, I'm still giving trash
perspective.
advice. Kev said, I've noticed that straight guy friends will talk to me about things they wouldn't feel comfortable talking to another straight guy about.
Because they think I don't know, sometimes I just feel like men, like, that's why I'm asking, can you truly be honest and open and vulnerable with your guy friends? You know? Can you really tell them what's true?
It depends on the guy. Depend on the dude, your homeboy. Like,
right.
We close knit. So, Spade and I, we talk all the time.
Right.
JP and I talk. So, it's just, it depends. on
Different
that
friends
person.
for different things.
Right.
Different things.
Kev also said whether it's a relationship or things that could be deemed as suspect. He was steady yelling, "Let me go!" She had a handful of dreads.
He's still on that video.
I need to see this video.
Then I guess it's different because, like, for women in our friendships and stuff, we become so in sync that I can sit up here and I can be telling a story, and like, if you one of my friends, you gonna be like, you ain't telling, you leaving something out,
right?
Or something like you just know, like
the other day, and Bree I wanted to pop Bree
because we gonna call you out on it, like we just know, like
tell that part of the story. I want you to say that part though. AJ too. AJ was there when I was telling the story. AJ too. It was like, but did you do that part though? I was like, bro, I'm not saying all of that.
AJ read me all the time.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Trash.
Like, don't do my dude, man.
He just holding accountability. It's all right. I get it. All right, I think that's all the topics. But let's get into this Ask a Lady question.
I'm scared. Because I don't know what it is.
Good, don't be scared.
Because Mia Robinson.
I'm sick of her.
All right, y'all, I'm going to read this Ask a Lady question. It's from Mia Robinson, and it says, Dear True Lady, I'm ready to break up with my current boyfriend, or at least I feel that way. We've been dating for the past 4 years, and it's like he's stuck on loop in a routine. Work, home, sex on Tuesdays and Thursdays, maybe go out to eat on Saturday or Sunday. Nothing new, nothing spontaneous, and I'm losing my freaking mind. Quarantine has definitely made it worse because he's been deemed essential, so in order to keep me Rona free, he's isolated himself in the garage. I know this man cares for me. I know he loves me, but sometimes something gotta shake. I know this may sound selfish, but sometimes I think we are not on the same page. Help me.
Okay, first things first.
Ooh.
I don't see why he's isolating himself. Like, I understand he's essential, but I don't feel like you should have to physically isolate yourself. Like, go bath, disinfect, or whatever, and then boom. But as far as like the loop situation, somebody gotta do something. Somebody. You can't just put it all on him.
Right. Have you expressed this to him?
Bitch, you going to garage with him. The fuck?
Have you expressed this to him? I mean, I don't think it's something to leave someone over.
Do you know how to communicate? What's her name?
Jonathan said that's a nice schedule. Why AJ just
AJ, we just finished roasting.
I better roasted you, AJ. It's all about communication. Have y'all
talked about what y'all want?
Like, Have you took some action and say, let's break up the routine?
It's time to threaten them.
No, not this one.
Boom.
That's the toxic.
Time to put your finger on his forehead, sis. Mush that nigga.
We ain't really roast you. We just talked about how you hold us accountable as women sometimes.
Don't hold me accountable, AJ, because I know that shit, it's me.
First and foremost, I ain't hear not one piece of her letter said that she was working.
Or what she doing. Or what she doing.
Or what she bringing to the table other than pussy.
On Tuesday, Thursdays.
But anyway,
what is even her question? Like,
should she leave him? Right?
Was it a question or she just venting?
I think she venting and asking, is this a valid reason to leave this man?
It's not, sis.
It's not a valid reason to leave this man.
How about sit down and talk to him?
Right.
How about if you gotta open the garage door, like, hey, baby,
bring your ass up out of here.
And I understand why he's isolating himself.
yeah.
Because he don't want to get you sick, even though, like you saying, go take a bath.
Yeah, it's a process. Yeah.
And I understand why he feels he needs to just do that in order to protect your health. But
what are you doing?
what's her name?
Nothing. She has too much idle time right now.
Margaret, do something, Margaret.
Okay, wait. Why is it all of him? Give it up on Wednesday. It's hum day after all.
Crazy.
Who said this?
I'm weak. He must work at P&G. Chill, Jerry. Chill.
That's hilarious.
But Jerry said women rarely take action. It's often left to the man.
I ain't agree with that. Because if I feel like something wrong, I've learned to communicate and set forth action after that.
Because I'm like, if I feel like it's something that I want to do and I want to do with you, we gonna do it.
Right.
I'm gonna play it out like, hey,
I've learned to be more aggressive in relationships.
Ooh. We know you aggressive, Mika. We know.
Yeah.
We know.
Jonathan said,
I can't go with the flow. Like, I really used to be just to go with the flow and let a man leave. And I can let you leave if you're gonna leave. But if not,
I agree.
Jonathan said she sound like Aisha Curry.
All right.
And that's why I'm not feeling Aisha Curry pictures. Everybody like, oh, she look good. No. What happened? What was wrong with her previously?
nothing. She had a chubby face.
I thought she was pretty woman.
She was, but I mean, everything about her is different.
Just different. Like what? And Khloe Kardashian, sis, that is not you. Y'all saw that picture she put on her?
Was that just filters and Photoshop?
Oh no,
or did she
yeah,
really get stuff done.
Definitely feel like it was filters, but I don't know. This African
Must be
woman
nice to
was
just get a new face and new body.
on TikTok. I was so weak. This girl had put her African mama on there, and she was like, "Oh, you have beautiful friends." And then she was like, "No, this is not my friend. This is the same person." She was like, "You're saying this community of women is the same person?"
African parents are funny.
I love it. I love
They
it.
are funny.
All she doing is rubbing her ass on him when she wants it. Wow. I'm weak, John. But yeah, it says you take the step forth. You take some initiative. Change it up. Let's go out to eat on a Monday. Let's do it. Well, right now you can't. Well, you can't do much.
Well,
25%.
you know, first of all, let me just speak as this whole quarantine, pandemic, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're in a relationship and it takes work and it's a constant thing. But right now, you said he's essential. He's moved himself into the garage or whatever. Like that's my. I mean, I hate to just minimize your relationship, but that smile right now. Ask that man what he going through, how he feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's supposed to be. You know, he going through some stuff.
Right.
Yeah, he might be something plaguing him. It's plaguing him.
It's stressful times right now.
Say it again. What are you doing, Margaret?
She got too much idle time.
Way too
You
much
too busy
time.
thinking about what he ain't doing.
Chloe did some sorcery. I was like, "Who this woman?" Yes, Kev. Because this ain't Chloe. Dang, chill. He said, "I've been active all quarantine. Fuck that lady."
AJ is toxic.
Oh, weak. But yeah, man. Mia, you take some initiative. Don't put all the heavy on him.
Y'all need to just have conversation.
Yeah.
Talk through the door to garage. FaceTime from the living room. Go don't see your man.
I mean, but it's stuff that you can do besides that. Like, did you run his bathwater and stuff like that? Like, you gotta set the tone sometimes.
Just say go in the garage and do it. That's spicy.
On the Wednesday.
I agree with you, Jonathan. I agree with you, Jonathan. Let's go and get it on top of the air mattress.
But no, AJ, he may be really going through some things.
Real talk. I'm finna cue some music, y'all. Hold on. Oh, dang, it wouldn't let me put it in there to play.
I mean, you may not be working. He may feel like, dang, I'm tired of being essential.
Right.
But I gotta maintain this household.
You don't know what's mentally weighing on him.
But work has become this whole other thing mentally.
Yeah.
So ain't no telling what's going on with that man.
Right. Dang, John said he got you on a schedule, making sure he make time for you. Damn. Many women be focused on what's not going on instead of what's going right. That's true, J. Rich. That's true. Oh, okay.
I'm hurt a little bit. I'm gonna go and be honest. Shit. Look. I didn't have to say all that.
You ain't doing it.
I'm telling you, that's how I was with that dress. I prefer you. I don't give up. You already know how I be. I was just letting it roll. She was just like, I prefer you not to wear that.
AJ, ain't you back to work? I'm never essential.
Team ugly is not essential.
No, he king ugly. Ain't that what he said? King ugly?
Yeah, he said it by his own self.
AJ be tripping.
All right, y'all. We definitely have come to an end. We appreciate everyone that was tuned in on Facebook. We appreciate everyone that was listening on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, and everywhere else. How can they find you guys online or anything that you guys got going on?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever. It's just Kedra. And I'm also a photographer. So if you find me, you'll find my photography page, blah, blah, blah.
I know you've been doing some good shoots out lately. I've been seeing
I've been trying, y'all.
I've been seeing them.
Thank you.
You can find me on social media as Mika Bean. Everywhere.
Hey, y'all, she funny on social media. Mika funny as hell.
I am.
Yes, I be like, Mika fucking retarded. Oh, yes, I be like, oh, Lord.
Chico?
Tune in tomorrow, 8:30.
Chico.
I'm talking about.
I'll be sitting on the couch. I'm standing on the couch.
Standing on the couch.
On the couch, Mika?
I'm be standing on the couch like it's the club tomorrow.
Like it's the club.
I can't wait for
Talk
this.
about Joe Biden and Trumpster.
Not Trumpster.
Got a couple of relationship questions. Whew.
You got some words for Karen, don't you?
And yeah, I do have some words for Karen.
Ooh.
I got information about that whole situation.
George Floyd
situation.
Yeah, the police.
So definitely tune in for that tomorrow. Chico's Dose of Reality. Oh, one more statement. Jonathan said, give her ass the moon and she asked where the stars at. He ain't lying.
Jonathan, he ain't got to keep doing that now. Shit. Damn, Jonathan.
And of course, it's your girl, the True Lady. You already know where to find me. Such a Lady 85 on everything. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, even YouTube. Or really just search for the hashtag Catch the Tea. And we out.